Oh, okay. Let me just get to Discord first so that I can chat with this guy as well. Oh, what else? Uh, so guys, just give me a minute. Let me just go on Discord as well. Oh yeah, you can hear me, right? हाँ 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 आएगा ना. I don't know. Mostly तो आएगा. तो अभी नेक्स्ट टाइम अभी आई वोंट बी ओपनिंग इट नाउ. ठीक है रुक मैं तुझे लिंक भेज रहा हूँ मतलब बस शेयर कर लेना. इसमें भेज रहा हूँ वो अर्जुन ग्रुप में. हाँ. I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure. Mm-hmm. Don't waste time on the. Uh, are these people ready? Okay. Mm-hmm. But तो अभी स्ट्रीम देख रहा है तो just let me know ये if you can hear me out. इसमें सुन सकता है या नहीं सुन सकता कुछ I don't know. आज मन का नहीं होता ना. Mm-hmm. क्या हुआ? Okay, so uh, I think I'm live. Can like all of you hear me? Just let me know if all of you can hear me or not. Because I mean, even if you guys let me know right now, I mean it'll come after 45 seconds only, anyway. So yeah, so we are finally into the finals of the weekly Valor Clash, and this is going to be the week two. So if you guys don't know what Valor Clash is like a weekly tournament for all of the Clash of Titans fans in India. So we are going to be having like a weekly tournament of sorts just so that we can kickstart a small ecosystems for uh, esports for Clash of Titans. So of course, this Clash of Titans, you guys don't know what Clash of Titans is. Clash of Titans is like our very favorite arena of Valor game, which has been rebranded and launched in AOV as Clash of Titans. I guess so I hope you guys like enjoying. And so if you guys want to be knowing what the clashes and want to be knowing more about what that is, so you guys can join the Discord server from down in the description. And not just that, you guys can like feel free to follow us and join our WhatsApp server as well, WhatsApp group as well, where we have a lot of fun going on every single day. So yeah. So now telling you more about the finals, right? So we are into the finals of this, and the games, the final teams are going to be CRG and uh, the lobby just expired. Okay, yeah. So we are just gonna be starting the match again, and we're just gonna be starting with the lobby again. So I mean, I didn't know the lobby could expire and shit. So yeah. Uh, 1364, 1364. Okay, yeah. So now that the people are ready, uh, toxic games. All right. So we are going to be starting with the final soon, and all of these players are going to be ready over here later. Okay, so all the people are ready. Now that we are going to start with our final soon, so all of these we have got has
Blue
from our
team's
season, so
turn
we are
to
going to be
ban.
straight in draft phase. So, Panic, what are your thoughts on the game? After seeing the gameplay for the semi-finals and also seeing how these teams have evolved over the past 2 days, right? What are your thoughts on the draft phase? What do you think are going to be done? Okay, Wukong, right. So if you guys forgot what happened in the previous semi-finals, Wukong from, I mean, I think it was not Wukong, let's say, I think it was Annie, right? Annie who was playing Wukong from the red side, from
Red
team
team's
that one
turn
squad. They
to
just
ban.
had an amazing backdoor. So if you guys missed that game out, so just make sure you go and check that game out. The final game, the tiebreaker between Gara's missing and that one squad, and that just turned out to be a like amazing thriller. So make sure you watch that game as well. So
Blue
of course,
team's turn
that are
to
like
ban.
kind of a fluke, right? So I don't think that's gonna be repeating against like especially with a team like CRG, right? So I'm really excited to see what this is gonna be turning out because I mean CRG hasn't lost a single game the entire tournament. Meanwhile, they are facing the week one's winner. So I mean obviously,
Red team's turn to ban. Blue team's turn to pick. Red team's turn to pick.
yeah, exactly. I do agree with you. And also the drafts over here, right? Like this is going to be having the usual bans, but then the Varus ban, Varus ban from the blue side, right? That's where the magic is because we all know how good of a Varus player 24k is, and just banning out the Varus just so that you can and deny him from the pick. I mean, really great drafts coming from CRG over here. And also now that the BF is going to be banned as well, the first pick is going to be the Hayate from the blue side, and that's going to be getting counter picked by the Thane and the Ari on the red side. So instead of Thane over here, right, I think they would much rather go for something like okay, they are just going to be locking in the Thane over
Blue
here,
team's
Thane
turn
and
to
the Ari.
pick.
So yeah. Yeah, I mean, Alice is like again one SSS plus support because we did see Alice being picked up in the semi-finals, but Gara is missing. Like, was just flexing Alice in the support lane, Melee ADC in the jungle. So I mean, of course, Gara's team tried his best, but then I mean, things didn't work out for them, and their journey stopped in semi-finals. But then yes, Alice is like a really good pick over. It might be a good pick over here. And as I said, Alice and Hayate is a matter over here, and now that even Kane has been picked up by the other guy, right? Thier has been picked by the Blues the left side. I mean, they don't really have like a good engaged support which they can go except for maybe Alaris, right? So they're going to be looking to prioritize the pick on the Omen and on the base lane and the mid lane, and they are just going to be picking up the Illumina along with Omen.
Red team's
So
turn to pick.
I mean, yeah, but there is no much like champion which you can play for a global level except for Team right? I mean, you have the Max, but then Max is not there in the game yet. So yes, I mean you don't really have a lot of options left. But then the ADC is going to be left open, and they are going to be
Red
picking the
team's
Thorn.
turn
So we
to
all
ban.
know how good of the Thorn, how good of a champion Thorn is, and seeing Thorn being played by 1v6, that is like a good. That's like a good sign. So we're going to be seeing a very engaging bottom side where Hayate is going to be clashing against Thorn. I mean, yes, Hayate, we all know how good of a ADC Hayate is. So, I mean, it's really going to be exciting to watch who's going to be winning out lane matchup because this game is more about the rotations than the individual one-on-one skills, right? So, the person who rotates more, the person who has more better engages, the person who, I mean, I hope you guys like understand how important the rotations are in this game. So, bottom lane, I'm really excited to see what's going to be turning out of that. And also, like, guys, like, if
Blue
you're new to
team's
the streams,
turn
just make
to
sure you
ban.
subscribe to the channel. Also, like the stream so that a lot of you can like come watching. And also, still more importantly, share the stream, guys. Cause like this is like the finals of the weekly Valor Clash week 2, and none of you guys want to be missing this out. So just make sure you subscribe and also like the stream, so that, like maximum people can tune into the stream as well. Lol. Yes, I do agree with you. Thank you for sharing link. Yes, so people are gonna be finally here. Uh, okay, apparently people can't hear you. Apparently people can't hear you. So I mean that's kind of sad.
Red team's
That's
turn
very
to
sad if
ban.
people can't hear you. And I think I
Blue
guess I'll have to
team's
solo cast
turn
this game
to
again. So
ban.
ठीक है. I think I'll just be leaving Discord because people anyways can't hear you, right? So okay, ठीक है, चलो. So just share the stream. Panic, just share the stream so that like
Red
maximum people
team's
can come
turn to
because
pick.
this is the finals, right? ठीक है. Okay, so it was kind of unfortunate कि turnip पे you can't have a voiceover with the other guy on like things. So it's gonna be me solo casting again. So hopefully you guys like enjoying the content as well. So yeah, please share the stream because like this game is gonna be like very
Team's
engaging
turn
game,
to
and
pick.
we are gonna be like finally into the draft phase. And the mid lane pick is gonna be the Crixie. I mean right now is talking about the current meta, right? The I mean, the only viable picks I guess I've seen a lot of people pick is like either if Tulin is open, you go for the Tulin. If not for the Tulin, you go for the Crixie or the Illumina, right? Because अभी इतनी heroes नहीं है. Honestly speaking, इतनी heroes नहीं है अभी game में. Because I mean, once a lot of champions come in, like let's say for the Ras, for example, the mid lane Ras, right? Ras is like the very OP mid lane champion, and which you can play. But then अभी नहीं है Ras, so yeah, so it's gonna be Crixie, Illumina, Tulin, no matter. And also the other picks, right? I mean, the lumber being picked up. I don't really think lumber's good in the current meta right now because I think ever since like I mean in the current meta, I'm not really sure how it works, but then yeah. So I mean, I'm not really sure how
Red
good.
team's turn to pick.
I'm not really sure how good of a pick Lumber over here is. I mean, of course, Lumber is a good pick, but then, I mean, looking at the current meta, Lumber, I mean, obviously there are much better supports. You would rather go for Alice or something, but then you do want to be going for a tank, right? So yes, Lumber is going to be a decent pick, and it also depends on how Hijo is going to. I mean, Insef is going to be playing out his Lumber, and also the only real pick which is left out on the blue side, it is going to be the jungle pick, and now that Surface has been picked up by Red Lord. Surface has been picked up by Red Lord. I think the only good pick which you can go on the I mean, you do have a lot of options open. You do have a lot of options open, but they are hovering over a Cricknack. And Cricknack, yes, Cricknack does have the potential. Cricknack does have the potential to one-shot anyone, right? But then looking at the comp also, right? You can't really one-shot anyone on the blue side, right? Because Omen's tanky, Iliumna can push you away, Zephyrus is going to be building tanky, and of course Lumber's a tank. So I mean you can't really one-shot anyone with Cricknack, and if you can't do that, you're a bad Cricknack, right? So that's exactly why that's going to be going for another bigger one-shot potential, which is going to be the Wukong in the jungle. But I'm not really sure if it's going to be the Wukong in the jungle or are they going to be changing in the last moment and let go Ari in the jungle, because even Ari is Ari is kind of broken in the jungle. I mean, I would rather have Wukong in the DS, but then yeah, it's going to be exciting to see Wukong in the jungle also and Ari played in the DS lane. So yes, it is going to be like really fun to watch. So what are your thoughts, chat? Like whom do you guys support? Do you guys support the blue side, Panic? Not Panic. Sorry, what's the name? Peace until provoked, or do you guys support that one squad? So do keep making mind all of these teams are like literally one of the top players in the game, and them clashing out against each other in this in this weekly finals. It's like a huge deal. So yeah. Let's see who's coming out. And also guys, एक बार share करो stream so like all of you can maximum people can watch the stream, and I can have some थोड़ा सा मैं get in touch also. Okay, yeah, so we are finally, the game has started, and I think the graphics are good enough. Yes, the graphics are good as well. So, I mean, my thoughts are that, I mean, if the teams if the first team who can get the like a first few kills, I think that is going to be losing around. So let's just see what's going to be turning out. Because Wukong is going to be played in the jungle. I mean, Wukong in the jungle, it is kind of, I don't know, what do you guys say? Yeah, well, I mean, it is kind of like a flip trick over here. Because I mean, anything can happen. Right? Either you one-shot the people and you can't one-shot, I mean, you're bad, right? So I'm really excited to see how this Wukong is going to be playing out. And also, like, we are going to be seeing boss commands from the red side just in the first game, and we can already minimap dekh rahe ho if all of you like looking at the minimap. Thorn is AFK, so I guess that's the reason why the game. I mean, that's the reason why all of these players have looked to have the pause in the game. So I mean, just looking purely at the draft, right? If you're like looking purely at the draft, like just my honest opinion over here is that blue side has a much more stable comp, right? Because it's not a flip side comp. Surface can do good even when you're behind. Hayate can do good even when you're behind, and also. Lumber to obviously, I mean, Lumber, I'm not really sure about how good of a pick Lumber is going to be over here, but then no, Illumina, right? Illumina can do good even when you're behind it, because all of these range champions, right? When you have Hayate, when you can poke everyone from range and you don't have to go in close range, I mean, they are going to be doing good even when you're back, right? But then on looking at the red side, right? I'm really concerned about how good of a pick Wukong can be, right? Because if Wukong can carry, if Wukong can create like a jungle gap over here, which is obviously going to be very hard to be creating a jungle gap against Deadlord. So I mean, that's going to be the win condition, right? If Wukong is going to be win condition, because Ari in the DS is not going to be having a lot of form. Thorn in the ADC lane against Hayate is not going to be. It's all equal matchup, right? Because Omen versus Ari equal matchup, not equal, but then slightly okay matchup. Hayate versus Thorn in the jungle is decent matchup again. Then which is going to be the jungle gap, which is going to be determining this game. Because even in the mid lane, right? Crixie and the Illumina, decent matchup. Like nobody really loses hard in the game. So it's just going to be the jungle. I mean, jungle who's going to be better in the jungle. But then the pause is taking like quite some time. Pause is taking quite some time because it's already 2 minutes. And like finally, just when I was saying yes, they are going to be, the pause is going to be resumed, and we are going to be finally back into the game. So yes, we can already quite see. Oh my God, really? Really? They are just gonna be banning the things out right at the. I think yeah, Thorn is like facing some serious net issues over here. I really don't. I mean, since this is the finals, we can't really. I don't want to be giving any free win to any of them. But then, if it's a serious net issue, then. If it's like some serious net issue, then like we don't really have any option. And also guys, like obviously like abhi to kuch ho nahi raha hai, but then it would be great if you guys will like the stream, cause like it mean a lot to me. So एक बार like just go down below and if you guys see a red button, click on the red button and make it gray, and also like the stream also. So yes, now game तो जल्दी resume होने वाला है. Hopefully the game resumes fast, or else I mean if the guy is going to be facing some issues, which it is very it's like pretty I mean क्या clear over here कि they are facing some issues. I mean, it's pretty damn clear that they are facing some issues, but then I'm not really sure. I mean, all of you down in the channel are saying play, make them play 4v5 like PUP. That I mean, yeah, that was kind of unfortunate. CRG P Central Pro had to play a 4v5 in the first semi-finals, but then nothing can be done for that. But then now that the game is finally going to be resumed, so we are going to be back. Is Thorn back? Yes, Thorn is going to be finally back. He's going to be moving. So this is what all of us were waiting for, Thorn to be back, and yes, the game is going to be starting pretty soon as well. So yeah, Thane taking some poke, and I mean nothing's really going to be happening. But then over here, well, let's see what's happening over here, because Insif might be, Annie Wukong might be in trouble, and their buff is going to be going towards Lumbo, and the first blood goes towards CRG. PUP showing why they're like one of the best teams over here, and yes, they are getting the buff, they are able to get the first blood as well. So this is what I was telling you, right? The jungle gap, I mean, starting में ही हो गया, jungle gap starting में ही हो गया, guys. I mean, I was legit telling you the jungle gap is where the game is going to be dependent, and Wukong dying early, first blood, and without the blue buff from the Wukong, right? You can't do much. So abhi, I mean, in the current status, I mean, CRG is like, look at CRG, like level 3 already over here. I mean, top level 3 and level 2 also. So I mean, it's going to be well, it's going to be really hard for the Wukong to come back at this point, because I mean, with the Wukong who is behind, you're practically useless as a Wukong who is behind, right? So Wukong needs to like do his best to farm up. I mean, somehow, and he's doing the best, trying to farm up the mid lane, trying to get some farm, trying to share some farm. That's exactly what he's supposed to be doing as well. So hopefully Wukong can come back, because he is just going to be farming. Meanwhile, Trixie is doing his best to poke people out, and I mean the Thane and the Thane was Lumber also, right? So Illumina is going to be using the ultimate, Trixie is going to be using the ultimate, and that's the best part in this game, right? You're going to be getting the ultimate so damn fast, and Charlotte is going to be going in deep, trying to steal the farm away, and she's going to be doing the best, and Omen is going to be finally locking the Wukong in. Wukong's going to be the first one to die again, but then can Thorn make something happen over here? Because Thorn has enough damage, Thorn can make something happen here, but it's not going to be coming out, and Thane's going to be the next one to fall as well. So all in all the fights, or even through all of these small fights, they are moving towards the side of P Central Pro, and like all these small fights are going to be leading into a very big advantage in a late game, right? So Dragon is going to be going towards them, and I think Dreadlord might be looking to go in for invade. No, he's not going to be looking for invade. He's going to be going back into his jungle. So Wukong over here, right? I mean, if you're going to be asking me to analyze the previous fight, Omen had the right target selection. Omen went in for the right target, just went in straight, locked in the Wukong so that he can't escape, and you can always have a vision on the Wukong. So yes, the Wukong is like, I mean, 0-2 at this point, right? I mean, 0-2 in a jungle with a Wukong, so it's a very flip side, very coin flip over here, right? So, I mean, I would consider this game done unless something can happen. Illumina's again using an ultimate to provide some vision to the team, knowing where the Wukong is, and they do get the vision. Wukong is going to be on the red side. Meanwhile, top side, I mean, yeah, people are just going to be farming up. Hijo is trying to do something, and Ares was trying to poke him out. Lumber's going to be there to protect, and finally the rotation comes in. So they are able to secure the Spirit Sentinel as well. And I think the next thing what PUP is supposed to be doing is just going for the Spirit Dark Slayer, and that's what we're going to be doing. Wukong is going to be there as well, but I don't think Wukong is going to be going in. Wukong is going to be going on the wrong target, and that's not the right target which is supposed to be going, and Wukong ends up dying over here as well, and that's going to be meaning Wukong is going to be 0-3. So here is where, right? Wukong 0-3 in the starting of the game. I think this game is pretty much done, because I mean, if your jungler is going to be this behind, you can't really expect to come back, and especially with the Wukong being main carry, right? I mean, this is like pretty much GG at this point. I think CRG is going to be having a pretty easy cupcake ride in this game, and also in the bottom side, Omen is going to be able to get a 1v1 kill on Thorn as well. So I mean, the complete dominance, I mean, what do you call, aggression being shown by PUP over here, and they are able to like so many kills. And look at the score also, right? 5-0, and that's already a 2k goal difference within first 5 minutes of the game. So unless I mean, I really lost hope on Wukong at this point, but unless the Crixie can make something happen, because Crixie is the real carry at this point, unless the Crixie can make something happen, I think this game is pretty much over. And also, Thorn getting caught, Thane might be getting caught over here, but then again, he's a tank, and nothing's really going to be happening. I mean, looking at how this game is going so far, Hijo has just been farming, like entire game he has just been farming the top side and he has been getting things. But can Ari make something happen over here? No, he's not going to be making something happen also. And we are going to be finally seeing the rotations come in. Instead it's going to be that as well. Illumina is going to be that as well. They might possibly go in for the kill on Ari. Ari is just going to be forced to use the full ultimate and she is going to be dashing away, but then Lambo tries his best to chase into the ultimate, uses the flicker as well, but then nothing really comes out of it. But then now that they have the priority over here, they're going to be able to steal the jungle and also possibly take the red buff. The red buff is spawning in just time, in just a small while. So yes, they are still rotating on the top side, trying to make something happen over here, but then they're just going to be going for the Spirit Sentinel as well. Meanwhile, Zephyrus is going to be trying to, being very aggressive. I mean, like, look at the amount of HP he took out of Thier, right? As a jungler, you're going to be taking so much HP out of a Thier. I mean, that's really good thing. And also, top side, top side, we're looking at more at the top side, middle, bottom side, we are seeing this darkness getting, like, solo kills on by on, and look at them, him getting a solo kill on Thorn, him getting a solo kill on Wukong, and this just means that they are having, complete dominance in this game. I think this game is done. I mean, no matter how good I sugarcoat it, the Wukong is like bad. The Wukong is honestly bad, right? And of course, we can see a poor dive coming in. Yes, the dive is going to be coming in. Dreadlord is going to be able to get the kill, and now that the Dreadlord has got the kill on Thorn, so I think Omen has a very free tower attack. He's going to be able to take the tower, and now that the kill is done, tower is done, so all they need to do is go for the dragon as well. So yes, the dragon is going to be done, and Wukong is going to be, Zephyrus is going to be getting another kill on Wukong. So Wukong 0-5, he's not 0-5 Wukong, right? Yeah, so I think obviously, yeah, this game is done. So I think it's just going to be like going back to second game. So I've been really excited to see what's going to be going up in second game, because second game is where something might happen. Because this game, everybody has lost hope. So like, if you guys are like fan of that one squad, you guys really need to show some support to them, because everywhere I can see in the chat, like, everyone's just showing the everyone's like supporting this peace until provoked. So yeah, and also the way they are playing, right? They get a top tower, and Hijo is like just doing a proper 1v1 against Ari as well. Instead, is going to be there for the rotations as well. Can they catch Ari out this time? No, they're not going to be able to catch Ari out. But Ari is just going to be safe, and Hijo is just going to be looking farm up the farm. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Oben is just going to be like just going for Omen is just like power farming the bottom side as well. So, I mean, all these people are farming and playing aggressive at the same time. Look at every single objective, like on spawn, right? Sorry, objectives over here, they're just taking on spawn, directly just getting something happen over here. And it's just a matter of time before everyone falls, because just look at Omen. I think he might possibly get a 1v1 kill over there, because I think this might be a little bit too late. He might be in trouble over here. He is going to be used to dash away, and this might be the place where they get the first kill. But then no, Omen's going to be going back as well. And also the team fight in the mid lane, we are going to be seeing a proper fight break out over here as well. And this might be the place where that side can come back. Yes, that's why it's going to be having a small comeback. They are able to get a kill. They are able to get a kill on Dreadlord. Dreadlord went a little bit too deep, but then just one kill at this point. That's not really going to be mattering a lot. Already with the difference of almost 4k before 10 minutes of the game, that's quite huge. And now that the objectives are going to be spawning, okay, so now that the dragons over here, so they can just get a dragon for free, and with this, I think they can just close out the game over here, right? Even the DS over here, I think this is the Infinite Slayer, and getting the Infinite Slayer at this point will just mean they can have a lot more split push potential as well. So Hijo's going to be there, Dreadlock's going to be there, and the Illumina Ultimate's going to be there as well. But then, in just getting clear vision out of that, knowing Ari is going to be there, can Omen get a 1v1 kill on Ari? No, that's not going to be possible, because Ari is just going to be using the ultimate to dash away. Meanwhile, the Infinite Slayer just going to be getting bursted down. Not bursted down, but the time to look there, they have been doing this for quite some time. So they are able to get the Infinite Slayer like before 10 minutes after the game. And this means look at the farm. Just look at the farm difference already, man. Look at the items like Surface Leviathan, Rank Breaker Kadha, he already has the Armor Pierce item. Meanwhile, Hayat already has the Fafnir, already has a Slick String, and already building towards the Frostcape. I think Frostcape he built, I'm not really sure. And also Omen, oh my god, Omen is getting all of these 1v1 kills. What is Omen? Like, already 7.1k gold. That's like the highest in the game, man. Omen at this point, I really have to say how good this Omen is playing. Literally getting like 3 1v1 kills, and look at his KD 503 as well. You're not supposed to be having such a KD with Omen. You're a split pusher, and the diff is quite real, man. The diff is quite quite real over here, and then we might be seeing some things happen over here as well, because they have the Infinite Slayer spawned up in the mid lane. Omen's going to be there still on the bottom side, trying to make something, trying to split push the lane, and the fight over here, right? Thier is going to be trying his best to make something happen over here, but then Lumber's going to be there as well. Amazing ultimate coming over here, and Crixie has the ultimate as well, but then does it have enough damage? No, it does not have enough damage. We are going to be seeing Insif going quite deep, but then Zephyrus is going to be there to follow up, and the entire fight is like turning around for the right side, but then Omen comes in the right time and ends up securing the fight for them. So they won the fight. They're going to be pushing lane as well. So I really have to say how good Insif played over there, right? So if you guys notice, it was Lumber who was making all the play, a proper 5-man ultimate, and then Zephyrus followed up on that. Omen was just coming at the last and took all of these kills and made sure they win the fight. But then the initiation over there, right? The perfect initiation with Insif showed over that. Like, that was just legendary over here. So with that team fight win, they were able to get the mid inhib tower as well, along with the bottom tower. So now they're just going to be taking every single jungle from the blue side, and this on the blue side, and they're just going to be looking to come back. Lumber ends up getting the blue buff. That's kind of sad. Someone else should have got the blue buff, and Omen is going to be starting the buff as well. Illuma is going to be using the ultimate and getting the vision that they're all going to be the top side, so they have the free access to the dragon, and they're just going to be starting to get the dragon as well. So like just in 10 minutes of the game, right? Just let it 10 minutes into the game, the game is possibly going to be over, because all they need to do is just go in for the top side, and that's exactly what Hayat is going to be doing, trying to push out the top side and push out the lane so that you can just go for a core dive and just end the game. Omen Miller on the bottom side is going to be trying to clear out the waves and just keep the pressure up. So another pause is going to be coming in. So here is where, right, the red team needs to get their mental back up, because if you're going to be playing in such a way, especially in the finals of weekly Valor Clash, you need to get the mental right? You need to have some communication going on between a team, because if you're going to be playing with this sort of things in game 2 as well, it's going to be looking like an imminent loss over there. So yeah, a decent pause, but then it's just going to be like very quickly backed up, and the Omen is going to be making very big mistake over here. Obviously 1v4 you can't make stuff happen, but then he tried, he paid for it, and yes, that's going to be Omen's first death. Yes, that's going to be Omen's first death, and big shutdown is going to be going towards someone. Thier is going to be in trouble over here, and look at the damage Thier is taking, man. He's just having so much damage. He will be possibly able to get a kill on Thier as well. Yes, Thier dies. So all of the critical damage from Hayate. Wow, I really did think Thier to die. This was, and Wukong's going to be making another mistake over here. Wukong's going to be going in at the wrong target at the wrong time, and so falling. Zephyrus is going to be able to get the kill, and now that the lanes are pushed, now that Thier is dead, now that Wukong's dead, all CRG needs to do, all PUP needs to do is just go in for the core dive, and that's exactly what's going to be looking. Look at Insif position, goes in already quite deep, and Zephyrus is going to be going for the core dive as well, ends up getting the kill. Can he survive that? Yes, he is going to be surviving. Just look at Dreadlock's HP, he is going to be surviving that slipper of HP, and the amount of aggression being shown by PSO Pro. This is just legendary, and with this they will secure the first win in the series best of 3 semi-finals of the weekly Valor Clash. I think it might be taking some time. Yes, they have been taking like a little bit more time, but then yes, the tap is going to be coming through. Hayate is going to be able to just tap the core down, yes, and that's the end of game 1. So if this is the game, if this is how the finals is going to be looking like, I'm not hyped for it. I'm really not hyped for it, because this is, it's not fun. This is not quite fun at this point, right? Because we want to see some action, we want some close games, because we want games where we need games like the last semi-finals, right? But the Wukong was able to backdoor, but then Wukong didn't turn out to be good this time, and looking also at the KDA 171, not really good. Also damage the most ज़्यादा हो गया नहीं 171 से. So kind of sad कि this is happening with the last week finals, but then again, right? You're playing with a sub. Annie is a sub, right? That one guy, right? When the captain himself is not playing, I think this is what you can expect. But then hopefully they have better morale in the second game, and they can come back in the second game. So let's just stay tuned for that. Let us stay tuned for the second game. So we will be starting with the game 2 in just a short while. So of course, this is not that good, but then yeah, so we will be starting with the second game soon. Okay, yeah, so the people are finally gonna be back, and so with the series being tilted 1-0 in the favor of PUP, can can that one squad manage to hold a mantle in this game? And finally, Call Me Senpai is gonna be back. So this is gonna be the game which all of us were looking for. Call Me Senpai is finally back, and this might just change things around for that one squad. So I think this might possibly also be a reverse sweep. So what do you guys feel? Do you think that's gonna be a reverse sweep, or do you feel this is just gonna be a like total one-sided storm from PUP? Okay, yeah, so all of them are just gonna be getting ready. Next game is gonna be just starting soon. So guys, it would be great if you guys yeah, so guys, like it would be great if you guys could like this or like the stream as well, and also like subscribe to the channel, cause I mean it would be meaning a lot to me as well. So Red Bio OPs of Extreme is going to be restarting. Okay, so Extreme is going to be having a restart, and we are just going to be starting in a short while. So finally, once they're going to be back, so we'll be starting with game 2. So I mean, let me just see what's going to be going on in live chat. Wait. पेन ऐसे खेलते हैं वुमेन लॉल तो तू क्यों नहीं खेलता भाई लॉल okay, honestly, like triggering each other in la chat down below. So, ठीक है, it's okay. So let's just be friendly towards everyone over here and not be toxic towards any single person. So yes, he is going to be. Is he back? Annual might make a good difference now. I don't know who's Annual, man. I really don't know who's Annual is, man. Because like, how much name pata hai kaun? Okay, yeah, so we are going to be going into the second game, and so now that Call Me Senpai is back, so this might be like a little bit different from this game around. So I mean, obviously draft is going to be the same as well. I don't think there's going to be any change in the draft, because the draft is basically going to be having the same things. Because I mean, it's going to be the BF ban, it's going to be the Thier ban, it's going to be the virus ban or something like that. So blue team is taking the time for the draft. They are actually taking some time in the draft, trying to figure out what they can ban, just so that just so that they can have better advantage in this game. Because this time around they are playing on the blue side, and this does mean they have the first pick, right? So I think the RE ban coming out from them, so basically means they are eyeing for the Thier. So I think at this point, I think if they're gonna be looking to get a Thier, I think what they should be banning out over here is that they can ban out something like a BF over here, right? And if they're gonna be banning out the BF, CRG's next ban is gonna be possibly the Thier, right? Because nobody wants to be leaving Thier open, because leaving Thier open is going to be basically meaning you lost the game in a draft itself. So obviously Thier is not going to be left open. So I think they will be much better off banning something like let's say for example, yes, they're going to be banning the BF. So now the ban coming over here is going to be Thier ban, and then we'll be probably seeing a virus being picked up by them. So yes, the virus is going to be I think the virus pick is going to be like, it's pretty imminent that they're going to be picking the virus. Okay, it's not going to be the virus, they're going to be picking up the Lubu. And the picks over here, we might possibly see the picks coming out to be Thier. I don't know, I think it might possibly be the Thier pick over here or something like that. Because, I mean, that's the most probable pick, right? You can probably go for Thier, or you can probably go for the mid lane, right? And also now the Liliana is open, right? Extreme does have the chance to play Lily in this game, because Lily is open, and if Extreme is not going to be playing Lily in this game, I think they're going to be missing out on a lot, because Lily is kind of like a very broken mage in the mid lane right now. So they're just going to be deciding to pick the Thorn and the Thier. Yes, we did know Thier was coming out like sooner or later. But then a Thorn pick is quite unusual, so let's see how Hideo is going to be playing on a Thorn. And also, yes, the Varus pick is going to be coming out from 24k Pureman, so I'm really excited to see how Pureman's going to be playing on this Varus. And then I think the pick over here, I think the probable pick should be over the Liliana, because like if you're not going to be giving picking up the Lily right now, Extreme, you're going to be leaving it open for Extreme, right? So pick up the Lily right now. Pick up the Lily or pick up the Crixie, because I mean we did see Extreme play on the Illumina last time, and like the performance was just wonderful. So I think let's pick up a Crixie or the Liliana, and just exactly what they're going to be doing. So there the Crixie is going to be coming out. So the sleeves, I mean like quite a lot of options open for Extreme, because like Illumina to aa hi jayega, that's like quite obvious. But then also like I want to be seeing the Liliana, man. I really want to be seeing the Liliana in this game, because I mean Illumina is like, I mean, not a fun champion to watch, but then I think Liliana being picked over here, that'll be like quite fun to watch, because like Liliana is also a champion which is like also, you know, loads of mobility, loads of bursts, loads of poke also, right? So yes, pick up the Liliana, man. I mean, what's taking so long for them to pick up the mid lane over here? Because I mean, I think rather than going for the mid lane, I think they would be much better off going for the DS lane. Okay, so they are not going to be picking the Liliana. They're just going for the usual old thing. They're just going to be going for the Illumina pick. So, okay, it is going to be what it is. The Illumina pick is going to be coming through, and yeah. So now that the picks are like already quite done, so I'm just looking at the first 3 picks, right? I mean, everybody's on that comfort picks, like literally everybody's on comfort picks. Varus is being played with 24k Pureman, Lobu is being played by Quality Senpai, and 1B Vex, I mean, the mid lane, right? Crixie. I think from what we have seen, I mean, decent, I mean, comfort picks coming out. But then the only real thing which might be a coin flip is Hijo playing Thorn, right? I mean, obviously, yes, you can play Thorn. I mean, everyone can play. I mean, Thorn is like quite high skill, and also like Hijo does have the enough skills to play Thorn. But then, when you have been playing Hayate, when you have been playing Tel, when you have been playing Laville, just switching it up to Thorn, that might be a bit of an issue over here. So yes, I mean, the Thorn diff over here, I mean, really excited to see what's going to be happening over here. And also, I mean, why are these teams taking so long to ban? Just ban out the Omega, ban out the Pura, ban out the Omar, ban out the Arum or something, so that we so that we can move quickly into the next game. So I mean, quickly, jaldi kar lo bans. You can just ban out something Pura or something like that. But then it's not going to be happening around, and they just have to be waiting around for the draft to finally come through. I mean, I'm really quite sleepy at this point, because I mean, this is like quite boring, right? Just waiting for 40 seconds, and you can't, I mean, that's not like real draft strategy also, right? So next week we are going to be changing this around. We are going to be having like 3 bans, so maybe possibly moving on to 4 bans, because people do have the champions. Yes, so people do have the champions to pick up. So yes, I think next time around we might be having 3 bans or possibly 4 bans. But then 8 seconds more, and we are going to be finally into the picks again. So yes, it is going to be the pick for red side, and I think they have to pick a DS laner at this point. I mean, at just the way how that guy was playing, how the Omen was being played, I think Omen might be a really great pick over here as well, because Omen, I mean, 5-0-3 before 10 minutes of the game. I think they can pick. I mean, they would be much better picking Omen over here rather than overthinking a lot. I think just pick up the Omen over here, right? And possibly, I mean, we all know, okay, the jungle is going to be like Dreadlord. Dreadlord is going to be picking up the Zephyrus. So nothing new, nothing special in this Omen and Zephyrus. Iron is going to be predicting it right now. And also for the blue side, right? Since they already have Lobu, Crixie, and whereas I think the ADC pick might possibly be Laville. It might be a Laville or Telana, because like Wisp is not viable, Fennec is not viable. So yes, we might be seeing something different. Yes, I forgot about Violet, and Violet is going to be being picked over here. Violet is going to be finally coming through. And I don't think it's going to be Violet. I think you're much better. I mean, just go for something like a Laville, which is a much safer option than Violet, because Violet, I mean, you need to be. I mean, And not really sure because Violet has a lot of poke from distance. They has a lot of ranged poke, right? Meanwhile, Laveel is like you need to be close distance. And also ultimate, right? You need to be very much reliant on the ultimate because like it's like one of the best, not one of the best, but then yes, it's a very decent engage option which comes along with Laveel, right? Pure ultimate. So I'm really like it can be anything, right? Because you have a lot of options open. You have a Laveel, you have a Tell, you have a Caffeine, you have a Violet. So anything may come through here. And then the pick from the DS, it's gonna be the Omen pick coming out. So yes, so I think this is like basically a pick to deny Darkness going for the Omen, possibly something like that. So that's not going to be the case, and they're just going to be picking up the Omen and the Laveel. Meanwhile, the jungle pick on the red side, right? It is going to be the correct marks. I was completely wrong. I thought it was going to be the Zephyrus again, but then this time around they're going to be switching things up and going out for. And they are going to be going up for the curriculum as well. And at the very last second, I mean, the blue side is going to be switching it up from Omen and just going for the KG. So yes, KG versus Astrid, KG versus Omen. I mean, KG does good against every single person, right? So I mean, I'm really excited to see the top lane matchup because both of these players are like highly skilled, and yes, it's going to be like a KG versus Omen. So in just like around 50 seconds more, we are going to be going into the second game of the weekly Valor Class Week 2 finals. And yes, I mean obviously we all do know the key score right now is 1-0 in the favor of PUP. So can PUP take down last week's champions, that one score in this week, or is it going to be that one score just holding up on the championship, holding up on the title which they already have from week 1? So just stay tuned for that, and we are going to be moving straight into the game.
Ten seconds remaining.
Okay, so finally the game is going to be starting, and we are going to be going straight into the game, and also like seeing the blue side this time, right? Blue side has the Varus in the support position this time. So yes, Varus is going to be having the support position this time, I think, behind especially like 24k man, right? He already has the support item up, and like, we all know how good of a player he is on Varus, right? So I'm really excited to see how they're going to be looking to play Varus around in this game. And also like the mid lane matchup, Crixie versus Illumina. Like Illumina is like already having quite some poke on Crixie, and Crixie is going to be like doing a lot of poke like in return to Illumina as well. Extreme's going to be like behind and form like that, just going to be looking to farm up, and Extreme's finally level 2, and now he can make stuff happen. But then already the level 1 proficiency which they had, they're just going to be playing just trying to poke people out. Lavil's going to be on top side, 24k Pure is going to be there as well, so they're just going to be looking to get the Spirit Sentinel so that they are going to be looking to get the Spirit Sentinel as soon as possible, just high performance Laveel as well. And then man, what's up with all of these bosses coming up every single game? It's like honestly quite tilting to see all of these bosses coming up and all of these what do you call, I mean, it's quite tilting seeing all of these bosses call. I mean, you really, I mean, what do I even say about the bosses? So, but I mean, just while I was talking about the bosses, we are just going to be getting a unpause, and we are going to be back into the game. So Laveel is already having like quite some gold up, already having some amount of pressure also up. He's going to be clicking at the wave. On the bottom side, we might be seeing KG in trouble because Extreme's going to be rotating over, and Hijo, yes, Hijo playing extremely good over here, right? Because Hijo, I mean, can I click on him? Can I just click individually on him? Okay, I can't click on him, but Hijo is like playing extremely good over here. Because Thorn is, see, this was I was like excited to play. And meanwhile in the mid side, we are going to be seeing Kane do extremely good thing, and Laveel is going to be getting caught over there. Extremely well played by Instef over here. They end up getting the first blood, and I mean, that was like horrible positioning. That was like horrible positioning by Laveel. तो हमने देखा नहीं था क्या हुआ था, but then if you're gonna be in such a bad position where you can be like literally pushed within the tower from Thane, that's like bad positioning from you. That's gonna be bad. And now that the things that we are gonna be seeing the tower I come out over here as well, Kitnak's gonna be the first one to get a kill on Lubu. And with all of this happening, I think CRG is again in the lead. They already are at almost 800 goal lead, and I think they can like they're like pretty much in a position to go for the dragon as well. So dragon is going to be taken down pretty easily, and CRG Dreadlord is going to be getting dragon and going straight for his red buff as well. But then Varys and Laville, right? I mean, they are not going to be like quite ahead, and also like the jungle, right? Lubu. If you're not going to be ahead on Lubu, then it's not going to be not any point. And the Varys ultimate, sorry, the Laville ultimate does hurt, but it's not going to be meaning anything. Krikan's going to be going straight into the Varys, but then Varys is going to be having like excellent turnaround, but then nothing really turns out from that. So yes, that's kind of sad. On also the top side, CRG Darkness is going to be able to get a kill on KG, like a solo kill on KG. So this is just meaning KG is like not going to be winning the lane anytime soon. And also like instead of like giving so much vision, he is going to be going straight on the vision. And even ultimate is going to be coming. That's a perfect synergy by CRG people, right? Instead of going in first and then stunning people up and then Illumina ulting on top of that. That was like very beautiful synergy coming out, very beautiful micro plays coming out by CRG here. And with that, they're able to secure like a successful invade as well. And now with that invade, they're just going to be going in for straight for the not infinite slayer, but just the small slayer as well. So they are going to be having a lot of map pressure, because look at Insif's position. He's like not going to be letting anyone close. Also on the bottom side, KG Hijo is having a decent time. This farming up and not letting KG do anything, have some pressure over him as well. Meanwhile, the jungle is going to be cleared by Tiknak as well. And on the top side also, like we did see Omen get a 1v1 kill on KG. I mean, that just means he's going to be having a lot more prior in the lane. He's going to be able to get the Spirit Sentinel as well, and with the Spirit Sentinel going to him, I think the farm difference is quite big. Just look at the farm diff. It's already 9k. It's already 2k gold diff, like right in 4 minutes of the game, right? And that's quite huge. Look at the level difference also, right? Level 4 KG versus level 6 Omen. That is like very huge. And the Omen denying all the farm, that is like also means this is what we are going to be looking to do, right? Not letting KG farm up, and this is like extremely good thing over here. And also like looking more towards the bottom side of the map. We might be seeing our engage coming over here. Yes, we did see Thorn use up his ultimate, but then it was just like an ultimate used for gaining vision. Nothing really big comes out of that. So yeah, that's kind of sad. And also, I mean, this might be the engage they were looking for. They are going to stun someone out, but then Pureman is going to be going a little bit too early, and then nothing really comes out of that. Now, see, Crixie over here, right? Crixie is having decent damage. Crixie is having a lot of damage, and also the Illumina ultimate back after back, and just being so annoying, giving like vision every single time, and just cancelling recalls. I mean, if I was on the blue side, I would honestly be very tilted over here at this point. Laville is farming up the jungle, Thorn is farming up the waves as well. Krikan just waiting in the bush, trying to catch someone out, and he is going to be, I mean, ultimate is going to be running out, and he's just going to be going back into the jungle to farm up, because we all know dragons will be coming in another 15 seconds, and every team is going to be looking to get the fight for the dragon. Oh man, Insif is like already in position. Look at Insif's positioning, because he's just looking to engage on someone. Yes, he is going to be. People know they're going to be there, and we are going to be seeing Varys being caught out. And yes, Varys is going to be running out of that. Pixie is finally going to be using the ultimate here. He knocks people out. Lobo is going to be going quite deep. Ultimate still up, but can they make something out of it? No, nothing should be coming out of that, and the others going to be looking to back out. So this means they do have free access for the dragon. They have already started dragon. Meanwhile, on the top side, TikTok was busy cracking the top side. They ended up getting the kill on KG, and yes, that is going to be putting Omen quite ahead. Omen is going to be able to get the tower easily, but then trading a tower for the dragon, I think I would say it was pretty worth it. That was worth it. And also in the fight over here, like Krikna can possibly go in and possibly get a kill on Crixie, because he already has his attack up, and Lubu might end up going for the kill on Liliuna, but no, he's just not going to be going enough like pussy. That's kind of sad. CRG versus Alpha Q Azbioga. CRG did come to the finals, but then Alpha Q didn't come to the finals. Alpha Q just lost in the quarterfinals itself, and the team which defeated Alpha Q was Gara is missing, right? And that was like a very good game. If you missed out on that, you can like watch that as well. Like very fun game it was. So that's kind of sad. But then this match, Illumina Ultimate, like, again and again, this Illumina Ultimate, I think this might be something which we are going to be looking to do. We might see a possible tower dive in the bottom side, but then Man, I mean, you have Laville, but Laville is not having enough damage yet. Laville is not having enough damage yet because Laville ka items dekhe to he just has the Clavis and Thier. And if he like after you have level handshake or something like that, I think that's what the Laville is going to be building towards. Laville is like once the level handshake is up, Laville is going to be having enough damage. But as of now, no, he's not having enough damage. So Laville is like slowly but surely farming up quite hard, and that may be meaning a good thing. Kriknak is going to be there. Kriknak is going to be there on Laville's radar, but can he jump on him? Can he get the no, he's not going to be going for that, and they're going to be going back. Not really engaging. Meanwhile, on the top side, we are seeing a 1v1 happen between Darkness and KG and Omen. Finally, I mean, Omen was losing the fun because he did see Lobo's going to be there, so he's going to be looking back out. So slowly but surely, we are going to be seeing the goal gap being like smaller and smaller because people are just farming up. Blue side is farming up. Meanwhile, on the bottom side also, right? Just look at them, how good they are playing. Insif is going to be in a bit of trouble over here because Insif just went in too deep. But then Thorn's ultimate is going to be coming in and cleaning the fight up. They are able to get a kill on. Where is it? They are going to be looking to get a kill on Laville as well. Laville is going to be in. No, Laville's not going to be in trouble. Laville's going to be over here as well. But then Crixie's rotation. I really have to say Crixie's rotation was amazing at this point, right? Because Crixie came in, got the kill on the Thorn. And then while Thier was busy making plays so that Thorn could get a kill. So amazing rotation by Crixie, and then they ended up getting the kill on Thorn. So slowly but surely, yes, look at the goal difference. Like it was like 2k at some point. It was like almost 3 to 4k at some point. But the goal difference like almost like legible at this point because blue side has taken back the control in this game and they are at the driver's seat in this game. Because look at Laville, look at Lubu, look at Varus, right? I mean, they just need to just life steal at this point. And look at them. I mean, if they are going to be this quite low, in this fight, they are going to be losing because if they end up messing up this dragon, which I think it's possible because everyone is going to be looking to take this dragon out. The Thorn ultimate is going to be there as well. Every ultimate is going to be there, and the smite is finally going to be there. The smite is going to be landing, and with that dragon being taken, so the co-lead is going to be going towards the blue side. So I think Kriknak was AFK. Was Kriknak AFK all this while? I didn't really notice with the Kriknak anywhere on the map. Top side में नहीं था, bottom side में नहीं था, mid side में नहीं था, not even at the objective. I think Kriknak was AFK if I'm not wrong. नहीं पता. I didn't really notice the Kriknak being anywhere on the map. So I honestly don't know what was the Kriknak up to. But then it like slowly the game is like shifting towards that. Not in that favor because goal difference has come towards the blue side. Not a big goal difference, but yes, the goal difference has evened over here. And okay, we are going to be seeing another pause come out from the red side because see, red side was winning in the early game, and now you're going to be losing in the not exactly losing, but then I mean. The blue side is having like a small comeback, and if the comeback is going to be like very real, right? Because you can't really come back when you have against a fed Laville, against the fed KG, against the fed Varus, right? Because looking at your champions, Illumina, I mean, not much, but obviously Illumina can do things, but then not much, not as much as something else. And also Thier is just going to be Thier is going to be getting melted no matter how tanky you get. Thorn is again, this is what I was telling you, right? I mean, if you're a good Thorn player, yes, you are a good Thorn player, but then it's like a very coin flip pick. And also Omen, yes, Omen is going to be getting big over here. And that's exactly when I was saying this, we are able to get a kill on Illumina. They are able to get a kill on Thier as well. And with this kill, they are going to be going on a killing spree. They're going to be going for the inhib as well. Meanwhile, wait, cartoons. KG, you could have possibly taken a Dark Slayer. They left it open for you at almost 5k HP, but that's not being the case. And they're just going to be straight for the whatever. So this is going to be the comeback which that one squad is looking for. Yes. So finally that one squad is going to be back in the series, evening out the series to 1-1. So this is that one squad we all know, the first week's winner, and they are showing why they were the first week's winner. So this was like complete dominance in this game. Even though they were losing in the early game, there was a diff in the early game, they managed to come back in this game. So I mean, we are going to be going into game 3. So this is the finals which all of us were looking for. So I think I think Kriknak was AFK. I'm not really sure if the Kriknak was AFK or not because it did seem like the Kriknak was AFK. Yeah, so guys, like if you're like enjoying the tournament, if you're enjoying the stream, so make sure you like this stream also, guys, because this is going to be happening every single week. And then I mean, this is like, I think Kriknak AFK tha, because I mean, look at the Kriknak score, so like 0-2. I mean, if not in the early half of the game, he was AFK at least in the mid half of the game, because like just when I was telling you guys, like where the cricket was AFK could दिख नहीं रहा था. I think that's where, I mean, he went AFK, and that's kind of sad. So hopefully, I mean, we are going to be seeing in game 3 कि I mean, everybody has like good proper net connection, and like everyone can play a proper game. So yeah, let's just wait for the games to start now. So till then, I mean, I'll just take some break, and so let's just wait for the games to start.
Blue team's turn to ban. Red team's turn to ban. Blue team's turn to ban. Red team's turn to ban. Blue team's turn to pick. Blue team's turn to pick. Red team's turn to pick. Red team's turn to ban. Blue team's turn to ban. Red team's turn to ban.
Okay, yeah, so guys, I'm finally back. So
Finally back in a good night ball.
last month, game 3.
Blue team's turn
Okay, so guys, I'm
to ban.
finally back, and after seeing the draft over here, right, the Lobu and Harry been back, mean Ari and Lavin been back. So this means that Tulun was open. I don't know why Tulun left open, cause Tulin at this point, right? If you can be leaving Tulin open in such a crucial game, if you can be leaving Tulin open in such a crucial game, right? I mean, you're not going to be in a good position, especially given Tulin to the last place winners, and after seeing the performance in game 2. I really don't mean ki. I really don't think you should have left the Tulin open. And also, I think this might be a bit controversial over here because the Lavil's banned position, right? Lavil's banned position was in the position 3 and not position 2. So, I think CRG might, I mean, they do have all rights to ask, ki why was it banned in this one? Then yeah, this is quite controversial at this point, and cause I mean, when you're gonna be like messing out a ban, and gonna be banning it out in the last second, right? I mean, this is not good. Cause I mean, now you don't have like any viable pick left for the ADC to be picked up. I mean, of course you can go for some like a Tel, and yes, they are gonna be going for Tel and also over here. Yes, I mean that is the only viable option. But then, hey, look at the look at the champions this time, right? I mean, BF is open, Tulin is open. I mean, all of these OP champions have been picked left open, right? And also the jungle pick. And also the jungle pick over here, right? We are going to be going for a Scar, something very unusual. But then, of course, you have the Vedis, you have the Thorn, you have the Tulin, who can end up carrying even if the Thorn, I mean, even if the Scar doesn't perform to manage, right? I mean, if he doesn't manage to perform. So, I mean, yeah, I'm really excited to see this game because at this point, I mean, the red side has the meta picks. The red side has the meta picks. That one squad has the meta pick in this game. And also, I mean, them having the meta picks in this over here, then... them having the meta picks at this point, I don't think that's going to be like really good because I mean this is the deciding game. This is going to be the deciding game. Who's going to be winning the Valor Clash this week? But then again, the blue side again has all the trusty pick. Thier is the trusty pick. Author is the trusty pick, and also BF in the jungle lane. So yeah, let's see how this is going to be going off. So also Liliana, right? That's the most important part. Liliana. Can Liliana? I mean, obviously Liliana is like one of the best. I mean, Liliana not one of the best, but then yes, she is like good enough, like at least to counter Tulin. So let's see how this game is going to be turning out. Also, guys, like since this is the final game and this is going to be the deciding series of this game, also I would like. Also, like it would be great if you guys could like the stream. Like we are at 16 likes right now. It would be great if you guys if we could hit 20 likes in the stream. So yeah, talking more about the game and talking like you already talked about the top. So let's see what's going to be turning out. Okay, so I think yeah, that does seem to be a bit of controversy over here because I mean the Lavil was banned in the third spot and not the second spot. I guess that's the reason why CRG people are still in the base, like not really moving. So I think we possibly might have a restart. I'm not really sure how this game is going to be turning around, but then hopefully it's not a very big deal. Hopefully it's not going to be a very big deal and people are just going to be playing around. But no, CRG is going to be taking this seriously and they are going to be looking in the base like are going to be having a restart. So yeah, it's going to be a pakka restart. So yes, of course, I guess this is going to be a restart. I mean, we can't really like give CRG a win for this, cause since I mean obviously ye ho gaya, but then yeah, we can possibly look for a restart. So yes. So till then चलो तो ये restart ही होने वाला है. Then I'll just play some music or something. Oh, we can look at the gold. Okay, wow! I never knew you could click on the all of this stuff. Titans, battle stats, Titan, XP start, gold chart. Okay, never knew you could see all of this. So gold difference of India. Yeah, you देख सकते हैं, right? Wow, I didn't know all of this. और कुछ और gold start, XP shot, Titan stats. Okay, Titan stats are basically useless, and this is the itemization and the gold which they have. Okay, this is not a big deal. So yeah, this is going to be a restart. So since it's going to be a restart, like it's going to be like surrender at 6 minutes, right? So tab tak I think I'll just do a duo race or something. I think let's just have some fun duo race cause I mean surrender does take 6 minutes. So till then मतलब इतना time तो नहीं है सबके पास. I am not going to be like
I'm not gonna be. Nobody's gonna be just like waiting around for 6 minutes. So yeah, let's just have some duo race going on till then. Like I'm having so many trial cards on Nakrot, L'Oreal, Ras, Maloj, Yena, Zuko. मतलब सिर्फ trial cards ही आ रहे हैं पर I'm not able to get the heroes and that's kind of sad. And also like oh man, I have to click on all of this. Also like looking at the leaderboard side, मैंने कभी leaderboard देखा नहीं कि who is that in the leaderboard. Okay, BU, Arsan, I'm not really know who this guy is. Hugh, Dorisberry, Professor. Okay, Professor is in a leaderboard. Okay, Sun Goku leaderboard, Hejo leaderboard. Okay, then that shot, Athro also in the leaderboard. Darkness. Okay, Lalisa, Reaper, Cyborg. Randoms. Mikasa is in the leaderboard. Then Coco, some Archangels, Dreadlord, CA going someone. Shanks is also there in the leaderboards. Call me 70% in the leaderboards. I mean, a lot of Vietnamese people. I mean, legit, a lot of Vietnamese people in the leaderboards, man. It's like it's kind of bad seeing so many Vietnamese people in the leaderboard. Okay, and the game is finally done. So yeah, that's a good thing. So पता नहीं था इतना बड़ा surrender होता है. And the game is thank God I didn't start the 2v2 mode. Okay, yeah. So finally the confusion's over here. So finally the confusion's over, and we are gonna be starting with the. We are gonna start with and Rex of course. Rex is there in the 58th position. So yes. New draft. Like we are gonna be having completely new draft. That one's squad. Alright, so the confusion has finally been resolved and we are going to be moving straight in the finals. So yes, of course, this did take quite some time. So finally, so supposed to be beginning at 8:30, has been like 10, we almost 11, like 11 bajne wale, but we had to finish it now. And I also feel like very excited to see what's going to be the outcome of this game. So yes.
Blue team's turn to ban.
Okay, yeah. So finally, we are going to be starting with the draft soon, and Thier is going to be in the blue side. So of course, like this is what I was wondering, right? Because you can't like when you're going to be in the finals of the Valor class, obviously Tulin won't be left open, and Tulin is going to be the first champion to be banned this time around, and also the opposing champion, I think, which might be banned at this point. I think they might possibly go in for the ban of BF or RE. Yes, it's going to be the RE ban. Just for decent bans coming out, and from the RE side as well. I think I think I'll just mute for a while. Let's just like the draft get over and then like I just talk because like it's kind of boring talking it right now. I'll just play some music in the background just so that you guys don't get like too bored. Because I mean honestly like speaking over the draft, I mean I'm just gonna be saying the same things over and over again. So I'll rather just play some music in the background and then you guys can just chill to the music. I'm just gonna be playing some lo-fi. I think this lo-fi girl all thing.
Red team's turn to ban.
지금 이게 요원들이 말이야 지금.
Blue team's turn to pick. Red team's turn to pick. Red team's turn to ban. Blue team's turn to ban. Red team's turn to pick. To pick.
Okay. So yeah, guys, I'm finally back. So now that we are like into the draft phase, so hopefully like you guys like मैंने तो random like lo-fi music डाल दिया था, but hopefully like you guys like enjoy the music. Like it wasn't like very bad. So uh,
Red team's turn to pick.
Okay, alright, yeah. So now that we are like finally drafted on and seeing the bands, I mean decent normal bands coming out from both sides, and also with the Abhi like talking more about the draft, right? Hayate on the side of the blue, and like on the CRG side, Hayate it's gonna be Omen as well. Omen, Zephyrus, Liliana, and Lombard, and also not just that, right? Also like looking on the red side, also, like they have like quite a decent picks over here also, right? Varus in the jungle, Thorn in the ADC lane, and KG in the Darkslayer lane. So this is gonna be like quite fun to watch. Yeah, so this is gonna be like quite fun to watch. I mean, like just looking purely from draft, like what do you guys feel? Like just let me know down in the chat below. Okay, what do you guys feel? Like, just looking purely at the draft, whom do you guys support? Do you think it's gonna be like the blue side is gonna be winning, or do you think it's gonna be red side is gonna be winning? Cause this over here, right? I mean, this is like decent draft from decent time from both ends, right? Chief request play def save sound NCS. ठीक है, next time I'm just playing that. But अभी I just like जो lofi girl होता है, right, on YouTube. I just played that because it is my recommendation is Dharo Machine, so I just played that. क्या bathroom से yes pass. Bathroom नहीं गया था bro. Even like I was just like chilling around, like listening to some lo-fi music. Because like honestly like very chill to just listen to that music like always in the background. So yeah. Now time to steal and yeah. So ठीक है. I mean, now that it's going to be Varus jungle, right? I'm really excited to see how this Varus jungle is going to be working out. Because I mean, looking at the blue side, right? They have the trustworthy old picks like Hijo on not Hijo, sorry. Nightclaw is going to be playing Hayate. Dreadlord is going to be playing Zephyrus, Insect is going to be playing Lombard, and also obviously CRG Darkness is going to be playing Omen. So we did see how good of Omen he played, good of Omen he played in the first game. So yeah, we are going to be having possibly amazing performance in this game also. And also, not just that, right? We are possibly going to be, also the picks over here. I mean, whereas jungle, I mean, if you can make it work, it's going to be like extremely good, but then I'm not really sure. So guys, we are like literally just 2 likes away from 20 likes, so it would be great if you guys could hit 20 likes and like a few more subscribers. I mean, never mind, just like let's get hit to 20 likes, and then like it's enough, more than enough for today. So we are going to be seeing us like CRG going for the invade, and yes, there is going to be a 3-man invade coming out from CRG. Can they get like still over here? I don't think they will get the kill over here. They are going to be looking to reset the buff, and CRG Darkness is going to be there. He just is going to be looking to back. Varus is going to be there, but Varus has a smite, so can something happen over here? Because this is going to be like a proper fight breaking out of here, and the buff does go towards Lumbos. The success invade was successful, denying the Varus of the blood, but then the first blood, it is going to be going towards the red side. Everyone was focused on the blue buff. Nobody like had anything going towards Hayate, and Hayate does end up falling over here. They were also possibly able to get a kill on Zephyrus. Zephyrus is surviving with a 0% HP. Oh my god, the buff has been gone. So Varus at this point, right? They are going to be looking to go for a counter invade as well, and just the invade is going to be coming through. Varus is finally going to be playing very aggressive, and they will be able to get the kill over here. Hijo is going to be like getting so much poked out by Crixie, and yes, the buff is going to be coming through. And here is why I think Thier might be in a little bit of trouble over here, but then Thier is going to be looking back out. Hijo, the flash comes out too. Here is why, right? इतना अच्छा invade हुआ था, even though CRG did try their best to go into the invade, but then entire thing just turned around. The kills go towards that one squad, the buffs goes towards that one squad, and also the gold different goes towards that one squad. So yes, this is like turning out to be bad for CRG, and especially like this is the final game, right? And this is going to be deciding who's going to be the crown the winner for the weekly Valor Clash, or at least for week 2. So yes, I mean, this is like a high pressure situation for like both of these teams, right? Because this is like a duo, right? Because the score right now is 1-1, and if you're going to be playing, I mean, such aggressiveness being shown by both teams, it's going to be like really fun to watch. And also now that the Slayers, the objectives are going to be up, I think the red side, which is going to be that one squad? Yeah, that one squad is going to be having some priority over the Dark Slayer. And yes, the Dark Slayer has already been started with a Thorn, and Varus is going to need her as well. On the bottom side, we are going to be seeing the objectives being traded. No, the objective trade is not going to be that. KG is going to be like doing enough to stall them from taking Dragon, but then the Dragon is going to be ultimately taken by Zephyrus. We are going to be seeing possible rotations over here. Yes, Varus is going to be here as well. We are going to be seeing Crixie element being used as well. Can Hijo survive that onslaught? No. Yes, he is going to be able to survive that onslaught. The slipper of HP. KG is going to be going in deep. We are going to be able to get the kill on Hijo. Can Hijo die? Yes, he is going to be using all of the dashing to be able to escape over here. We might possibly see the lumber die over here because every single person is on the lumber. So I mean, the aggressive rotations coming out by that one squad, right? It's quite amazing to see that. So if like CRG wants to match up on the rotations, like they really have to be working hard in this game. Because I mean, Omen is going to be like quite behind. Just look how behind Omen is, and Crixie over here, right? Crixie is playing so amazing. I mean, itni items bhi nahi hai abhi tak, and she's already playing so good, man. So I mean, Crixie, I mean, honestly, the way people are playing Crixie nowadays, I mean, honestly, changing my mind about how Crixie is in the current point. Because I mean, even against champions like Lily, right? Crixie is like proving to be like a very worthy asset, and if she can play like around the same in this game as well, so it's gonna be like a very GT game for CRG over here. And also like talking more about the dark side, it's like okay, Nightler is playing. It's not the original CRG. It's not Extreme playing the million. It's not Hijo. It's Hijo on this guy. So that's the reason why I mean, thoda sa performance drop dikh raha hai. So I'm not really sure why, but obviously when you're playing with sub, this happens. We might be seeing a possible engage over here. Yes, we are going to be seeing the engage, and yes, we are going to be seeing the Nightclaw fall over here. So amazing bait by Thier, going in very deep, just getting everyone out so that the Valors can come into the ultimate, and yes, they are able to secure the kill. We might possibly see some kills come out on top side also, because we might be possibly seeing a tower dive come out, because Thorn is fed, Varus is fed, and the way Thier is playing right now, right, all the engages which is having in this game, this is like extremely good. And Crixie ka dekhe, I think Crixie already has the most goal in the game. Yes, Thorn has the most goal in the game, right? So I mean, you can't really compete against the Thorn, who is like quite ahead, and also like Thorn like completely utilizing his kit. Always on this purple bullet. I think purple bullets are the one which give you like more damage or something like that. I'm not really sure kya hota hai. I think blue is the one which gives you cooldown. Purple is the one which gives you some more attack, and yellow is the one which gives you AoE or something. I'm not really sure kya hota hai, but then Thorn is like playing extremely good on this Thorn, and not Thorn. Like, everyone's playing at least extremely good. So look at the rotations again over here. Lumber is going to be forced to use the ultimate over here, because he knows Thier is going to be that. We are going to be seeing the final limit come in. Thier is going to be that. Varus is going to be that. Can they? okay, they were not able to get the kills over here, and we are going to be seeing all of these flash coming out. There's such aggressive rotations coming out, and see, this is what we want to be seeing, right? This is what we want to be seeing. Such aggressive plays, such aggressive rotation, in ways happening all around long, right? So that's exactly what's happening over here. We might be seeing the Thier just going in. Yes, Thier recognizes there's going to be someone there, and they are going to be going in. Number is going to be falling as well because Trixie is going to be using the ultimate, and we might be seeing Hayate die over here. Yes, Hayate is going to be possibly dying. Yes, Hayate is going to be dying as well. So I'm loving how aggressive Thier is playing. Right? Thier is the real MVP over here, and Thorn finally back in the fight after clearing out the wave. And see, the ADC diff is kind of happening, right? Because Hayate is kind of 0-3. Yes, Hayate is 0-3 right now, and they ended up losing. And ADC Thorn is at 2-1, right? So, थोड़ा सा ADC diff तो हो ही रहा है. Slight ADC diff is like 100% happening on also the bottom side, right? Omen is not really winning out the lane, and it's going to be mostly KG is winning out the lane, right? Because bottom side, you can't really judge who's going to be winning out the 1v1 unless the Omen is going to be using the ultimate, unless the KG is going to be using the ultimate. But then just looking purely from the both side perspective, KG definitely is going to be winning out the lane. And also, I mean, he's getting out of farm, so like he does know that the Dreadlock's going to be there, so he's going to be looking to back out. Also on the mid side, right? Thier is going to be finally over here, and they are going to be looking to go on an onslaught on Hijo, and yes, Hijo is going to be using all the dashes which Lily has, and she's going to be able to survive the onslaught. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, we are going to be seeing possible flank coming in. Yes, the flank comes in, Hijo, so Dreadlock might be in trouble over here. Thier is going to be looking for the tower dive. Yes, Thier is going to be looking for the tower dive. Yes, Thier is going to be pushing Dreadlock back into the face, and yes, the tower dive is going to be coming in. But is it going to be enough to kill Dreadlock? No, it's not going to be enough. And now that with Dreadlock's back, I think the dragon will be left open, and that one spot is just going to be able to get the dragon pretty easily. So the goal difference is already like almost 3k at this point. So I'm really happy to say the way that one squad is playing here, right? Especially with Colony Senpai in the back in the team. So this is like very aggressive, and we might Thier is already playing already so aggressive near the buff, and he knowing the team is going to be there for the follow-up, he's playing so aggressive. But then Thorn is like busy farming his own jungle. Rather he would have just come for the invade and make something happen. Just put Dreadlock even more behind than what he already is, right? So just make that happen. Thorn, I mean, kitna perform karega, bro? You are already at 4.9k. You almost have 5k. So you're supposed to be converting that into some team fight wins. You can't just be playing just farming around the entire game, right? You shouldn't be doing that. But then, hey, ho raha hai, but can't really help him cause 1v2 hai upar because Insif is just top side all the time. Meanwhile on the mid side also, like we might be seeing a fight. Okay, fight 1v2 Thier versus Liliana, but then Liliana's ball is going to be hitting, and Dreadlock is going to be fighting with her as well. But then Trixie ultimate is going to be doing so much damage, and then nobody's going to be able to survive that. The Arctic Orb is going to be coming out by Liliana, but then that's not going to be enough to save her life, and she ends up falling as well. So all of these team fights are being taken by that one squad, and with that previous team fight being taken by them, all they have to do is just go in for the tower core as well, and they are able to get almost get the Hayate. Hayate had to use everything in his kit to survive that, but then it wasn't enough to save the first tower, and that first tower falls, and the second tower is going to be falling pretty close as well, because Thorn is literally melting the towers. Did you just see how good Thorn is playing? Thorn, the damage is like so okay. What is Thorn even building? Okay, Thorn is like 6k gold. That's like more than double of like even two of CRG's people combined. And them having Clavis and the Thorn having Clavis and the Thorn having Slick Swing. I mean, they can just possibly go in for tower dive. And also the bottom side, right? KG is able to get a solo kill on the tower, and he's already able to survive. And also the tower dive coming on the top side. I mean, I don't think Dreadlock's going to be over here. Dreadlock is going to be playing aggressive, but then tries to go for the Trixie, but then that's going to be like bad move. He ends up falling with her as well. So the game is slowly slipping out. From CRG's hand, and that one squad is like doing by they are one of the best squads in the current server right now, right? So yes. So I mean, no matter how good everyone else is playing, but I do have to say the way Thier is playing, right? Thier is playing extremely good at this point. I mean, Thier is like going every time, like always there for the engages and always there for the team, right? But Abhi, obviously, I mean, if you look at the point right now, you will be seeing the Thorn is the MVP, it's the Crixie is the MVP, but then Thier and Varus are the people who are making the plays, right? Agar Thier and Varus nahi hote, to Thorn wouldn't have been so ahead, Trixie wouldn't have been so ahead, and also like them going to be going for the next objective, which is going to be the Holy Dragon. That's it's going to be putting so much more gold. Darkness is going to be trying to make something happen. Dreadlock is going to be trying to make a steal happen, but then KG is so extremely ahead. Omen can't do shit. Lumber's going to be hard as well, but then the CC immunity is not going to be doing shit, and the Infinite Slayer is finally going to be used. He's just going to be in a bit of trouble over here. He might be saying, where is going for the tower? Yes, that's exactly going to be happening. Thier is going to be going deep as well. Hijo falls, and Crixie ultimate is going to be enough to do so much damage. And with all of these team fight victories happening, right? The Dragon was dropped, Infinite Slayer was dropped, and then all the invades again, right? The jungle, like, this game is like lost. This game is completely lost, right? Because top side, Thorn was pushing. Bottom side, let's look at the damage over here. Man, Thorn ka itna sara damage kahan se aata hai? Look at that damage, bro. 403 Thorn, so much damage. He literally just melted the surface. And with that, the defeat of that, I think they can take the hit. But yes, they are able to take the hit, and then they're going to be possibly going for the core dive as well. Yes, they are going to be able to go in for the core dive. Lumber just falls like melts like butter over there. And with Lumber not there, with Zephyrus not there, nobody being there, all they have to do is just end the core. That's exactly what that one spot is looking to do. But then this might be the place what CRG was looking for. Thoda sa slight throw ho gaya, and Omen ends up getting a double kill. They were almost very close at getting the core down, but then Omen comes in clutch. Omen's ka thoda matlab damage reduction like turns out to be good, and then Hayate over here, right? Hayate ultimate in the previous fight. Hayate ultimate was like amazing. Kisi ne stun nahi kiya Hayate, and Hayate did like lots of damage in that fight, and that's the reason why the game isn't over yet. Look at the core; it was like almost like 50%. It was like almost like 20%. But then, good job. Good job by both teams ki like good job by Hayate. At least finally Hayate ne kuch to kiya game mein. Hayate 0-3, he was 0-3 to start, but then now that he has items up, now that he has the class, now that he has the slick strength, he could be at least a little bit more useful. And with that, I mean, Dreadlord is going to be able to look to get a tower as Dragon as well. It's going to be a pretty free Dragon, but then it's not going to be enough to open out even out the goal lead. Even now, there is a big goal lead, and again, Varys is really getting so aggressive, catches out the Dreadlord, but then I mean, not enough damage, and we might be seeing. Okay, we did see Thier going for the flash. I'm not sure how is Thier having these crits, man. Legit, really, how is Thier having these crits? I don't like ultimate जो भी कुछ Thier ultimate ज़्यादा critical आ ही रहा है उसका. I don't know how Thier is having this critical, but then it doesn't really matter because every lane is being pushed up. Top lane is being pushed up, bottom lane is being pushed up, but then they are just going to be looking for a tower over here, and we might be possibly seeing a tower. Lumber ultimate comes in. Justice is going to be going straight for the Crixie. Can a Crixie survive on the onslaught coming from Justice? Yes, Justice is not going to be able to kill the Crixie, and with all the damage coming out from Thorn, nobody is going to be focusing on the Thorn. Thorn is going to be doing so much damage. Just look at him melting Lumber as well, and with that dominant team fight victory with 3 of CRG's members dead and all of like one squad members alive, all they need to do is go into the core dive, and that's exactly what they're going to be doing. The Nexus is going to be falling in just for a while, and with this, that one squad is going to be taking home the final score of 2-1, and you know, just staying on the hashtag #1 spot from week 1. So that I mean, what do I even say? That one squad proving why they are one of the best teams, right? Because in the game, week 1 also they had a dominant win. Week 2 also they are going to be having a dominant victory, and if this is going to be I mean, if this is how the games are going to be lasting, I think nobody's there in the server who can compete that one squad, right? Because CRG, I mean, the PUP is one of the best teams. Alpha Q is one of the best teams, and if that one squad can defeat them with like such ease, I mean, hashtag one. That's all I can say. Hashtag one. I really have to bow down because first 2 games ago, like that Wukong guy was playing. So can't really blame them, but then second game on its right, the comeback was real. The comeback was quite real, and with the game is going to be over, and the reverse sweep comes through. So yes, CRG is going to be losing this game out, and yeah, the MVP talking about the damage numbers also, right? The MVP is going to be going towards Thorn doing 34k damage. Also, the Thier they did play good. She managed to come back, and that's why you need Varys, right? Because Varys see, the thing with Varys is that even if you're behind, right, if your mechanics are good, if you can like chain stack your CC, then you're the good player, right? Because like Varys, even if you're like a little bit behind, it doesn't really matter. But then if you get behind as your Hayate, if you get behind like as a Liliana, you can't win. You can't win if you're behind as a Liliana, so Hayate, right? And also like Thorn, right? Thorn was getting like so much power from this. Look at him, 507, 10k gold. That's like more than Insif and Dreadlord combined. So yeah. So with this, like, we're going to be coming to the end of this week's Valor Clash. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this week's Valor Clash. So we are going to be back with the Valor Clash week 3 in the upcoming weeks. If you guys want to be knowing more about the Valor Clash, what Valor Clash is, and what Valor clashes, and like if you guys want to be participating in the tournament as well. So just make sure you go down in the Discord server down below and join our Discord server where you can get every single information, and not just the Discord server, you can feel free to join our WhatsApp group as well, and along with our Instagram and Facebook where you can get every single detail and join and communicate with the community, right? Because we are all very excited and very